guys, welcome back to another video. This is Jenna Diaries, and if you haven't been here before, please feel free to like, subscribe, and join the diaries. Of the school year, usually we would always kind of finish our notebooks and sign our report cards and sometimes do a crispal and all of that. So yeah, basically this is what this video is about. It's going to be packing a few gifts for some loved ones because I feel like it's a good time to just give back. This time of the year isn't just about buying, even though the world has turned this time of the year into some kind of consumerism holiday, but it's really about how much we can do, how much love we can pour into the world in a big way, because really that's what this holiday is about. It's about the biggest gift of love. And yeah, excited about the next couple of days. Basically, I'm going to be also meeting up with a few friends that I haven't seen in a while. I'm also going to be kind of wrapping up, closing down the business for the year as well, and just doing a few things, decluttering. There's going to be a whole lot of decluttering and giving it away to charity, because I feel like I don't know, maybe I just don't want too much stuff. I feel like I just want to give out more and more stuff, but yeah, to make room for new stuff if I would say. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Feel free to leave a comment wherever you feel like, and yeah, let's get into the rest of this video. Bye. So it's actually Monday, and yeah, we're in the process of settling into a new space. So I like to kind of use Mondays to just kind of unwind, kind of set my mind in the right space, because I usually work from Fridays into Sundays, late shifts. And yeah, I've spent the whole weekend crunching numbers, looking at a screen, doing all those ad hoc tasks. So yeah, right now I'm burning this natural lavender incense, because lavender is a natural scent that relieves the mind and eases tension. So I think it's just a good way to start off my Monday morning. I've already showered and I don't have any makeup clarity or anything like that. But today I just want us to declutter, organize, do some stuff, because like I said, kind of settling into a new space, so there's a lot to do. But I've kind of been taking it easy, one day at a time. So a little outfit check. I'm actually wearing this USA Pro sports wear. I really love them. They're one of my favorite because they're very form-fitting and stretchy and comfortable all at the same time. And then it just kind of snatches your body in the right space. With all the changes I've had this year, adding weight, losing weight, it's just been a lot. It's nice to have really comfortable clothes. So yeah, I think we're just gonna, I'm gonna be drinking this water throughout the day. I try to finish 3 or 4 bottles of water a day, because we're trying to be healthy. It's just a basic water bottle from our wedding souvenirs. I probably will start with the kitchen and then kind of work my way through the living room. I'm just gonna do a bit of that today. have all these paints and I decided I think I'm just going to donate them and maybe get a smaller watercolor set. There was a time when I was like painting a lot, but the truth is I'm not painting as much anymore. So yeah, just gonna donate some of these. This is a gallery. I'm sure they will be happy about that. And then I'm just gonna go to the studio, also kind of do some like housekeeping, housekeeping in the sense of like check my invoices, balance the checks, see how like we did this year overall. I don't know. I think it was a good year towards the end. Beginning of the year started a little slow, but I think cookies really picked up towards the end of the year. So yeah, we're just gonna do a bit of all of that right now. Paint donations. Sensei, can I see your pot? Hey guys, so obviously I am back home and yeah, I didn't make it to the dinner, sorry, to the brunch. I told you I was going to go meet up with a friend. I didn't end up going because I was so exhausted after the hospital. If you don't already know, I hate hospitals. I can't, everything about them irk me, distresses me out. I'm just, If you haven't gone to do your like yearly or bi-yearly checkups, this is like your cue to definitely go and make sure everything is good and anything that's not good that you can get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? Be responsible. So in case you guys are wondering why I'm holding this so delicately, it's because my last video was all over the place, but I couldn't for the life of me not post that video because I feel like if I didn't post it, I was not going to post another video. So I needed it to get into my sprint, my posting sprint, but I'm trying to be more delicate so that it's not like you're hearing like loud thuds every now and then. So, but you might hear the traffic because I'm by my window right now. It's just about sunset hour. So yeah, that's what's happening. So anyway, in the process of setting intentions for the new year, I start with a little bit of like reflection. This time of the year, I do a lot of reflection and see things in retrospect and just to know how the year was. I have a few point questions. So if you have a pen or paper and you want to take down these questions to help with your own reflections, please do. So one of the questions that helped me kind of do my reflections is one, what was the personal highlight of the year? For me, my personal highlight of the year is kind of wrapped up in kind of a low light of the year. So for me, I think being pregnant, for those of you that don't know, I was pregnant, just having that whole experience, giving birth. I think that just made me so much more spiritual, so much more nurturing, so much more in touch with my feminine. I feel like I healed a lot of my feminine this year, and I think that was a definite highlight of the year for me. Funny enough, it is wrapped up in the next question. The answer to the next question was what was really hard for me this year. Something that was hard for me this year was, obviously experiencing the loss that I did, and it was just very heavy on my heart. It was heavy. It is still heavy. What? I don't know. I sat under the rain and cried. Sometimes in that pain there's growth, there is healing, there is evolution. I feel like on a mental and like enlightenment level, let's just say before I was here and now I'm like here, and I know there's even a place higher than that. So it's been an incredibly spiritual year for me overall. My hair is looking crazy. Anyway, next question. How have you changed or grown this year? I think this year was a year for emotional maturity, mental maturity. It was a year of maturing in the
emotional and mental space. Yes, it was even spiritual, I would say. It was just overall that kind of year for me. I feel like as much as there was so much stuff that happened that was not planned throughout this year, I think I was able to navigate the ebbs and flows, and that in itself is a lot of growth. Then another question is, what worked in your career life and what didn't work in your career life? So for me, what was working in my career life, I would say, I applied for a lot of jobs, and I think what wasn't working was that I wasn't allowing myself to rest within those periods to really think about what it is that I want, you know. But then you can't blame me because when you're trying to make this money, how can you think? I'm one of those people that I would say that I do well. I thrive better in a more relaxed setting, like in the sense of, certain needs are being met. I'm gonna do up and beyond papa. So yeah. I would say that was something I wasn't doing well, which is just taking a moment. But something I was doing well was that I was taking the time to put together my portfolios, put together, set up I want to call it my personal brand unknowingly, but just set up my professional and personal brands and in a way that they can be synchronized. It's still a work in progress. I'm still making it connect somehow. And if I can share some things that can help, I'll pop them up here and there. So I'm going to also ask this question for myself, like my personal life. And that would be, what is something that has worked in my personal life and what is something that hasn't worked in my personal life? So something that has worked in my personal life is setting boundaries, like for real. And I don't know, maybe it's the year I've had, but I have zero tolerance for people that do not respect my personal boundaries. Sometimes I just need some time for me. Okay. I feel like a lot of people, they feel entitled to your space. They feel entitled to your time, but the truth is you are the one that kind of let things get to that point. So yeah, I feel like setting personal boundaries is very key. That was something that was working for me this year. I feel a lot lighter. There are people that have left my life and have pulled back, maybe because I'm setting personal boundaries. And honestly, I love it. I love it. Like take all the time you need. So what didn't work well? Things that didn't work well were times that I didn't stick to my personal boundaries. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me do this, let me do that, let me be helpful, let me be nope, nope, nope. Sometimes those moments just didn't work, it just didn't help. And yeah, I'm just gonna do less of that, focus more on me, more on my family. Even on that level, there still has to be some kind of level of personal boundaries, like because you came to this life alone, you're gonna leave alone. So yeah, you have to take some power back. And a good question to ask, like for the things that didn't work well in your life, whether career or personal, is like, what can I change? What can I change? So something I want to change is like my worrying and anxiety. And the step towards that is maybe doing more breath works, praying more, anything that's stressing me, take it to God. So these are steps in how I can change that in the coming year. Because I'm all about creating systems, right? And not necessarily just being like, oh, next year I'm going to be this. Okay, no, next year I'm going to be doing more of this that is going to lead to this. I'm saying this a lot. Next year I'm going to be, positively affirming my situations. For example, yes, this situation is difficult right now, but I have the strength and the capability and the wisdom to navigate this situation and get to where I need to be. So yeah, this is like something you can put into a system, put into like your habits, and not necessarily just be like, oh, next year I'm going to be the most positive person in the room. I don't know. I don't know what your aspirations are for the year, but a way I took care of myself this year. This is a hard question for me to answer because I don't think I did enough of taking care of myself this year. I think I feel a little overexerted. I felt a little overexerted this year, and I want to say next year I do want to take things easy because I do have some things coming up next year already, and I just want to ease into the year. I feel like I say this every year, but this year we're gonna try to ease into the year. Okay, I've been watching too many South African movies, guys. I'm sorry, the accent just comes. Final question is, what are you leaving behind in 2024 and what are you taking into 2025? So what I'm going to be leaving behind in 2024, stress life, stress. Jokes. Okay, for real now, I will be leaving behind just this complaining. I would leave behind complaining in 2024 because I want to turn those complaints, like I said, into okay, I got this. I can handle this. We can get through this. We can fix this. I want to, rewire my brain and my like way of thinking to that effect. And something I will be taking into 2025 is confidence. Confidence, Truth is, I feel like I'm already on that journey to being that girl. But the thing is, this year, because of what I went through, I just feel like there's nothing I cannot do with God by my side. Let me explain to you, people. You know that verse about like, hmm, where do I even begin? I'm just thinking of the whole of Job right now. I have gone through the deep waters, the valleys, the everything emotionally. And I'm not trying to say that I went through like the worst experience in the world. Everybody is going through something. And that's what this situation even opened my eyes to, because like so many people were telling me, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me, blah, blah, blah. But nobody's talking about it. Nobody talks about the sad stuff on the internet. Everybody just keeps things light and fluffy and kumbaya. So yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I am I'm taking confidence because the truth is there's absolutely nothing I feel like I cannot get through, and that's just exciting for me. That's just exciting for me. Um, on the lighter note, I would really love to know, what are these two things? What are you leaving behind in 2024, and what are you entering 2025 with? Please, please, please leave a comment below. Let's interact. Let's talk. Let's, let's just for the rest of the evening, I'm just gonna probably just lie down, catch up on some YouTube, take today easy. Easy. That's something I wanna be doing in 2025. I wanna be taking it easy. That's all. That's all for this portion of this video.
I felt like today I woke up with my head still spinning from all the conversations yesterday, end of year conversations at the office and at the studio. So I decided to just take it a little easy and do a self-care routine, focusing on my skin. My skincare routine is very simple. I usually start with the Black Magic soap, which you saw earlier, and then I like to go in with my toner, the Skin Glow toner by Sunkissed. It's just very nice and lightweight. It has glycolic acid, which is good for brightening because I tend to have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and this really helps. So generally I try to like tap, but like sometimes I like to do a little swipe. I use the vitamin C serum under my eyes just to remove the eye bags and the dark circles. Then I go in my Skin Glow oil from a Squeaky set, which is very lightweight. All our products are made in small batches with care and love by me. I try to keep things very natural and very simple. After everything, I just pat a little sunscreen into my face and some lip serum for moisture, and we're ready to go. Put my scent for the day. I'm just using a Juicy Couture. I don't know who else is a juicy girl. Like, I'm a juicy girl for life. Like, I used to wear like their sweats and hoodies when I was in high school. It was very Y2K, and yeah, now I use their perfumes. This is like a very nice like everyday scent. Everyday like fun fragrance. It's like light, it's like sporty, it's feminine, it's all the vibes for like an active, up and about kind of day. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm just gonna pack up my bag and then we'll head out to remove my nails.
Those are some fat pepperonis.
So later that week, my boo and I actually went to the superstore and got a few different items to pack hamper for a few loved ones. Growing up, our parents used to do it, and I'm just so glad that we can do it now. Peeps cookies, we just try to get a lot of different things that we feel like always make Christmases special. Stuff like baked beans and salad cream and all those random knickknacks. I threw in a few cookies there just for some extra self-care and love. And yeah, I'm just super excited that we get to do this for the people we love as well. Thank you for watching this video. I'm probably gonna bring it to a close here. It's been so amazing. Merry Christmas. Love ya.
Yo guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And prosperous New Year.
And happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Cheers.